Ni hao everyone, and I'm here in China to show you the Chinese G-Wagon, Tank 700 Hi4-Z. This is a full-size luxury off-road plug-in hybrid SUV made by Great Wall Motor under its premium brand Tank, which is famous for a long time for its off-roads. And one of the biggest changes actually that the LiDAR and the lights, the headlights now are not optional. They're a must now, they're a standard now. And why are these lights actually special? Because these are Rueling eyes, which means that it's gonna open like this, like a camera, you know what I mean? If you heard about tanks before, then you might have noticed the changing grills. Now it even has a new name, which is called the Dragon Skin. Of course, the size, it only got bigger. The length is a little over than 5 meters. The width is a little over than 2 meters, and the height is almost 2 meters. The wheelbase is 3 meters. And also, are we gonna ignore the color? It's a very new, gorgeous color. And even though the design is very English, very dangerous, with this color, this monster does not look any less dangerous. Also, here next to the LiDAR, we see the lights here. They don't really have much of an option, but they will inform others if you're in autopilot mode. And with all the advanced driver's assistance systems in this vehicle, of course, we need a LiDAR for that. And also, I didn't mention that. How will you understand you're in autopilot mode? By these lights, they will turn the same beautiful teal color. 12 sensors, 15 cameras are beautifully placed all around the car. And with them here, we can see beautiful black parts all over the car. And actually, they make our vehicle more aerodynamic. Here we have 22-inch alloy wheels and Michelin Pilot Sport 4 tiers. But if you want to go off-road, then I recommend you choose 22-inch wheels. And if you pay $3,000 extra, then you get the suspension where you can change the level. So let's say if normally you would have like 20 centimeters clearance, then you would have like 27. And also, this tall guy can actually go into the water up to 90 centimeters. But again, if you get the super suspension, then it's going to be 97 centimeters. Under the hood, we have 2-liter turbo engine coupled with 2 electric motors that together delivers 864 horsepower and gives you the torque of 1,195 newton meters. Acceleration to 100, 5.6 seconds. We also got a battery, 95 kilowatt per hour, and here we got charging ports, slow and quick as usually. And pure electric range is 190 kilometers. And with a full tank, 85 liters, the same door on the other side, you get the range 1,200 kilometers. And as I mentioned before, here we can see our tank and Great Wall Motor. Finally, we are inside, and the first thing I thought about when I just got here is how spacious this car is. Literally, I've never felt more comfortable in the car. The seats are so amazing. I swear I could fall asleep here. So if you're a driver, you better sleep enough, because it's so easy to fall asleep here. Also, look at this console. It's so wide, and all of the materials is genuine leather. It's so common to see in Chinese car designs that there are usually lack of buttons, but here obviously you don't have this problem. If you guys don't like the minimalistic cars, then this is what you need, because you don't need to get all the functions through the screen. You can actually use the buttons. Here we have mode change, differential locks, autopilot, seat control, 360, change from AWD to 4L, everything. 2 wireless chargers. This is my personal favorite. You can change the designs here. It looks so rich, like it's actually like your own Rolex. And here we have cup holders, and to put them up, I will show here. You just tap the button, and of course, what are you gonna put in the cup holder? Maybe a drink that was just cooled down from the fridge. Talking more about the buttons, also the steering wheel, it got a lot of buttons too. You can customize some of them. Up here, a bunch of buttons as well. Physical buttons for the roof and for the curtain of the roof. The only thing that is like turned on by touch, I guess this is how you say it, just the lights. So for people who don't like everything to be put into the screen, this car is literally perfect because there are buttons everywhere. 15.3-inch central screen, and I would say the resolution is really good, especially for the price we're given. And look how quickly it reacts to the touch. I'm moving it all everywhere, but it reacts really quickly. Here, quick control. Here you can see all the settings. Good thing there is English, and also the voice assistant here actually can speak English with you too. So this is like the first bilingual AI assistant that I've ever met, to be honest. 360 camera, you can see everything around your car, and actually the resolution is pretty good too. I'm very used to some cameras being not very clear, but this one is pretty good. Of course, there is HUD screen. This is really bright. This is one of the brightest HUDs I've ever seen, and I don't even need to adjust my seat in any way. I can just move anywhere. I can see it clearly. There is a very bright background, but I can still see everything even though the numbers are white. The rear view mirror is not a mirror here. Even if it could be a mirror, it would be useless because you wouldn't be able to see anything behind you. But this is a camera, and this is a very good camera. I would say the resolution is way better than the 360, and also you can adjust it to whatever you like, whatever you want, the size, the brightness, everything for you. Of course, you can keep something in here. I wouldn't say it's very spacious, but it's fine. Also, I don't know if I said that, but the fridge also not that big. I don't know how much you can fit in there. My honest opinion, when I just sat here, 21 speaker, all the materials are so nice. I swear, this material up here is just so nice to touch. The space, the design, look at the contrast, here gray, here orange. Everything is so bright, everything works so quickly. Honestly, one of the best designs I've ever seen. I was ready to feel really tall on the driver's seat, but I was not ready to feel as tall on the back seat. I really feel that there is some distance between me and the ground. So let's talk about the back seat. First of all, everything is same comfortable as the front passenger and the driver. The materials are the same. You also get ventilation, heating, and massage. And also you can already see the beautiful screen over here is open. Of course, you can touch the screen, control it just like an iPad or like a phone. But you can also use this touchpad to control it. And the third way to control your screen is actually with your hand. Imagine you're just lazy, you took your drink from the fridge, you're just enjoying and then just using your hand to move something, to watch the movie, to scroll, whatever. This is literally the car for lazy people. On this touchpad, not only you can control the screen, you can also control multimedia. There is a map for you. There is AC that you can control your seats, adjust your seats, massage, ventilation, heating, all the things I said. And actually, Wait, oh, and you can control the lights. You can change the colors, of course, the brightness. Now, did it change? Yeah, you can see it's changing. I hope you can see it's changing. And of course, more cup holders. Here they're a bit different from what we saw in front, and they're not as cool, but other things in this car are cool. And also, this is an off-road, right? So of course we got some safety going on here. There's also one on that side, and there is also one for the passenger in front, which if you're going off-road, of course you would need that. The first thing you might notice is the spoiler. Actually, it is here not just for beauty and for aerodynamics. Actually, it reduces the rear noise by 2 or 3 decibels. More lights to let others know that you're in autopilot mode. More extra details for the car to be more aerodynamic. Of course, a spare tier. And now let's open the trunk. The trunk is big. I mean, I would be surprised if with the size of the car like this, the trunk would be small. Here we have, and one more. Here we have an organizer. Here we have everything. Actually, it comes with the car, so you don't need to get it separately. And then we have a hook over there. Let me open it up. A hook and one more hook. Also, we got speakers, and you can fold and unfold the seats, the back seats, to make the trunk bigger. But the thing is that, as you might know, usually you can fold the seats fully. In this car, you won't be able to do this because the seats are very thick for you to really sit comfortably and feel soft. So they're not going to be completely flat, but you will have more space here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, drive safely, and see you in the next video.